Expresses at the bioclimatic family home of South Africa's First Lady of Green Living, Garforth Venter. This award-winning conservation journalist shares green tips and tricks to try at your home.
Michelle, you've got the most beautiful house ever. Please tell me, how long did it take to build all this?
The standard time that it would take to build an average family home, I think where the effort and the time potentially went was into the researching, because when we built the house we were still at the beginning stages as a country of learning about sustainable living, and because we did a TV show while we were constructing, we really had to go to air with the right information. We've got rainwater harvesting tanks that are buried, we've got black water and grey water systems, we are off the grid. All of this is possible, and it's not as expensive as you might think.
And why is saving the environment and living in a house such as this so important to you?
We live in one of the richest biodiverse areas on the planet. We have to take care of what is in our backyard. It also supports human life, and we've seen firsthand out in the field the degradation of that environment and the knock-on with the various species. There's a very urgent message that we all have to listen to if we want to have a magnificent, beautiful country that is supporting human life in 50 years' time. And the good news is that there are a whole bunch of little things that we can do to make a difference.
And what are some of those simple things that we can do to save the environment?
We can start with laundry as an example, which is a chore that all of us have to do every single day. Let me show you.
Michelle's home boasts the best of modern sustainable technology. Making a positive change, however, starts by using everyday appliances in an energy-efficient way.
There's a misconception that we need hot water to have clean clothes. If you have something that's really grubby and grimy, let's rather pre-treat it, let it soak, and then do a quick hand wash. Most of the washing machines that we have a look at on today's market have got temperature choices. So let's turn it on, and we obviously go to our shortest wash possible. In this case, it's a quick 30. And then have a look at your temperature column. We decrease from 90 degrees Celsius, 60, 40, down to 30, and down to cold. And of course our spin, take it to the lowest possible. In this case it's a 400. And Mpho, you know what we forget is that hot water just fades our clothes, it deteriorates our clothes, and it creates shrinkage. So what's the point? What I'd really like to chat about is saving your greenhouse gas or reducing your greenhouse gas emissions. And the best thing you can do is change from a powder to a liquid detergent. The primary reason is that a liquid detergent works very nicely with a cold wash, plus we don't have fillers in it, and it obviously is a smaller amount that you're using because it's a concentrate. If you are a little bit busy and you don't have time to go through all of this mixing and whatnot, there are products on the market which have it already mixed for you, and this is very important as your measure. You know, people tend to think that if you use more soap, you're going to have cleaner clothes. Isn't that ridiculous? Because all you're doing is saying, well, I actually need more water to do more rinsing and rinsing and rinsing to get that soap out of my clothing.
That's very interesting. Now, what you guys might not know is that President Jacob Zuma has committed to reducing the greenhouse gas emissions by 34% by 2020. It looks like we really can save the planet one cold wash load at a time.
In a nutshell, only wash full loads. Wash in cold water with shorter cycles and use as little cleaner as possible. A quality liquid detergent is very cost-effective.
So a last tip is to do it the old-fashioned way, dry your laundry in the sun and forget about the tumble dryer, and whatever you're having for dinner, use the sun to defrost it and not the microwave. Now that is energy efficient.
That's pretty smart, Michelle.
Thanks for inviting us to your home, Michelle. And Expresso friends, remember, you have patent-protected technology on your side, helping you save time, resources and the planet.